Yo, yo, morning. Happy Sunday, yo. Just woke up. Guess what I saw? Kai University for streamer. Oh shit. I guess I need to get on it because I don't got any streamer. I got nobody streaming my shit, so I think I need to be applying to this shit. Let's check it out. Kai Streaming University. Should I be applying to this shit? Let's
A
see
lot
what.
of videos.
Let this determine who you
Hold up, hold
It's
up.
where it's when it feels personal. It's different when it's like it's like handpicked and it's just.
I didn't know I woke up to a
spiteful.
university
I'm sure everybody's
for
seen it by now,
streaming.
but Kai Cenat Streamer University has not gone the way he's planned it to go.
This is an idea, and I know how exciting it may be to certain people, but it's like, bro, you don't have to let this determine who you are as a creator. I'm telling y'all, this is my like that's the thing. Like I'm never doing this again. I'm never doing this again. Cause now I'm mad. Cause like, no matter.
So he started a university for streaming courses, and somehow the man looked stressed, and it was his dream. That looked like a real dream. Real dream always fucking looks stressful.
Which direction I go, no matter which way I try to make sure thing is good, I always get the bad end of the stick. My bank statements is ridiculous behind this shit. Nobody's paying a dime to be in this shit. This is strictly for me to help.
He's getting backlash about the people that are chosen to be the.
Damn. How is he gonna make it work? You need like office space, computer space. You need teachers. You need staffs. You need student. You need registry, like paperwork, records. Holy shit! You need a lot of things.
Professors, the
And I'm
actual
not saying he can't do
participants,
it,
you
it
know,
just
the curriculum,
take time
to
for
how
those
the
shit to
classes are
be
even
good.
going to be run before the school is going to be run. And I don't even know how we got here. A few months ago, Kai Cenat announced what I thought to be one of the more brilliant ideas in Streamer University, a place and space for him to bring together people who are content creators, people who are streamers, people who just do a bunch of content in one gathering and have them, you know, grow, learn, and ultimately be able to create content with each other.
I'm gonna rent out a university over a course of a weekend. It'll be Streaming University, okay? I'm gonna rent it out. I'm going to put out enrolls and applications of people to enroll into the university. No matter if you're big, no matter if you're a small streamer, you can stream the entire weekend. I will get dorms. Boys will have their own shit. Girls will have their own shit. I'm principal.
Yo, fuck it. Where's the application, bro? I'll sign up.
I'm gonna have my own office and all this type of shit.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
I'm gonna try
yeah,
to
where do I
find
sign
a
up?
PC company to collab with, give everyone PCs for the dorming, so that they can do their setups. They can do if you want to be a desktop in your dorm and you want to have your desktop streams, so be it. If you want to be an IRL streams and shit, so be it.
Now, this is not a lore video, but I know a
I'm
lot
down for
about
that.
Kai Cenat, so I'm going to give a little bit of background here. See, Kai Cenat came up as a content creator who got famous on YouTube specifically, got a big push because he did a lot of videos out of his college dorm room, his first semester or only year of college or whatever. That's when he set up the ding dong ditches, the relationships, the, you know, ratings videos. All of it was based
This man shameless, bro. Fucking. He tried to hit on his tutor.
out of his college and his college dorm room. And since he dropped out, Kai Cenat has always had an affinity for school, the school environment, you know, any sort of content relating that. He's done and pitched numerous school related videos on his channel, the AMP channel, and has gone with
I always find it funny. It is always the people that doesn't like school tend to come back later in their life when they're successful and make themselves of something to create it a school. And they never liked school in the first place, nor wanted to be in that bitch for any longer than an hour. But yet, it always come around full. Listen, why did I say that? I hate listening to people. I'm terrible at following directions. Never really good in school until I start playing sport, because I guess that's how boys tend to listen when you introduce little bit of a military style shit into their life. To put a little discipline in. So that's how I learned. But man, I hated school. But hey, my job is a fitness teacher. Full fucking circle.
That aesthetic for a very, very long time. I even helped him do like a daycare video, which isn't the traditional school that y'all are thinking, but it's adjacent. Hell, I even helped do the Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grade video on the AMP channel, which is school adjacent. So when he announced Streamer University, it sparked nationwide, hell, even worldwide frenzy. Like 7 million people applied. The site had crashed a couple of times, and it was filled with a bunch
7 million people?
Streamer University, it sparked nationwide, hell, even worldwide frenzy. Like 7 million people applied. The site.
Whoa. That's crazy. It makes me think. Make me question is like, the people that actually do good in school and get good grades and actually like, you know, the quiet one that you never talk to that actually get good grades and finish school and go on and get master and doctorates, but never fucking actually open any school because they just worry about themselves. I mean, I question is like, in society wise, are those people more valuable than those that we tend to often look past? Like Kai. I'm pretty sure, how many times you think Kai in high school, if we were going to class with him, and on a regular fucking Monday morning at like 8 a.m. when you have to turn in your fucking homework, I still remember how many times you think he would not have his homework and the teacher would be like, dude, do you want to work at McDonald's? You look like you belong at working at McDonald's. And yet he's the motherfucking attempting to open schools. I don't see any motherfucker got like a GPA or an kids in AB program or IB program. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Crashed a couple of times, and it was filled with a bunch of expectations about what would be going on at Streamer University. And Kai Cenat set the record straight, so I don't know why all these people are mad at him.
It is completely free. If you are selected, you will be living on a college campus. You're not learning how to stream. I'm not teaching you how to stream. If you are in, you already know how to stream. This is for not only connections, but...
Oh, wait. Hold up, bro. So if I don't know how to stream, I don't belong there. I only could be there if I know how to stream. But if I don't know how to stream, it's pretty much over for me.
For the latest content. This is shit that's gonna elevate, hopefully, like, give y'all a fire experience. I can't have all these classes of just, oh yeah, download OBS, guys. Once you download OBS, you need at least 5 mods in your chat, guy. How the fuck do I look doing that? That's dumb as shit. If you are a nigga in the hood and there was no bone in your body to make content until you seen Streamer University, you're not getting in. I'm going to go ahead and keep it 100 with niggas, gang. You're not about to fulfill a nigga's spot who genuinely loves the content shit.
The reason why he had to explain that is because people went with their own.
Did gaming take over your life?
That's true.
You're not alone, and it might not be your fault. The makers of games like Fortnite
narratives and imaginations as to what Streamer University is and was and who it was for. But it sounds pretty clear to me. It's a place and space for content to be made. No different than the times that he's done the jail.
So, isn't that like a YouTuber house? Why don't you just buy like a fucking, or rent out the entire fucking building, or buy it over and just let everyone live from floor 1 to 20? I think that's easier than fucking try to rent a university because it's had to follow city code, and if it's not private,
stream or any sort of big marathon streams, or hell, the houses that he has now, whether it be the AMP house or the AMP G League house, it's just a place and space for him to create content with other content creators that he finds interesting, up and coming, whatever the case may be. There were so many people that thought they would get he finds at the house. It's just, or hell, different than the times that he's done the jail stream or any sort of big marathon streams, or hell, the houses that he has now, whether it be the AMP house or AMP G League house. It's just a place and space space for him
we gotta
to create content
do better.
with the content creators that he finds interesting, up and coming, whatever the case may be. There were so many people that thought they would get the Kai Cenat stimulus package, and that's just not the case.
First thing first, nigga, if you don't need to be as Kai Cenat Streamer University, stop applying. I just saw a nigga apply and make a video. I looked at his page, he had 3.5 million! 3.5 million! 3.5 million followers on TikTok. What the fuck do you need the Streamer University for? While I'm sitting over here with 2,355 to be exact.
And this isn't a knock onto this person specifically, but I've been in situations and places and spaces where upcoming creators have been on different platforms.
So the university, the streaming university is not even for new people and upcoming people. It's just a place that he tried to promote famous people to be even more famous. So that's why I see where the dilemma coming from, because the people that wanted to, learn and popped up, they're like, dude, if you're doing this, there's no opportunity for me. If you're just like connecting with the rich people only, and it makes sense.
And
like the people
content
that's already
is just
well
not
known.
there. Now, should there have potentially been some sort of mix between super small creator, medium creator, all this, that, and the third? No, honest, I didn't pick it. So it's not about who I really want to see in the streamer university or whatever the case may be. It's not relevant to me. Thinking that this was going to be the put on of all put ons, the handout of all handouts, is something that I ultimately do not co-sign. Like I don't think that this was gonna be it. So for that person who streams 2 times a month and thinks that this is going to be the way for them to get out of the hood, as Kai said, listen, you kind of set yourself up for the okie doke and failure. Now, not only did the applications have people getting into a frenzy and a spiral, but when Kai Cenat announced who was going to be the professors and who the ultimate streamers were, I hate to see him go down like this. People were critical not only of people like Cooking with Kaya or India Love being in the
dude, is that
people
the
like Cooking with Kaya or India Love.
Bro, is that the one that crashed out on So Illuminati? I don't know if you see it.
In the Streamer University professor category. But they were also upset that DDG, who is currently going through some accusations and allegations right now, were in the Streamer University professor pool. But look, if we don't come into it with a mindset of expectations for how we can benefit and just consume it for the content and what it is, all of this honestly makes sense to me. Why there is so much backlash about these people, the women being professors, I have no clue. Knowing Kai Cenat for this long, he believes that women make the content lit. I agree with him. So I don't understand why people are so upset about this. This is like super unemployed news.
Kai Cenat literally lied to all of y'all, and Streamer University is literally meant for big streamers and his friends. I felt like I knew this, like deep down. I was like, there's no way he was gonna invite people that don't know the streamers. He obviously invited people that already are well established, and the reason is because Kai Cenat wants to make more money. He wants to profit off of this opportunity. It's
so there's no opportunity for me, Kai.
I
can't apply to your fucking university.
Come on, and guess what? He's gonna invite people that
try to be like you too, bro.
But it kind of sucks for the majority of people, because Kai Cenat said it to himself that he's gonna invite people that are starting off or people that are really small, right? That deserves to have spotlight or the chance to become a big streamer. But that is not the case, because you see the list, it's all people that he know, or it's already people that are very big.
Listen, it makes sense, because if you think about it, dude, having an actual university, which means you actually require actual professor with an actual degree who actually went to school. He had a good idea. You can say is what was the word? A kind-hearted idea, a good person idea. But this is where the idea required the person to fucking finish class and not drop out of school.
University, you rigged yourself. I didn't, because I already know.
Because you would understand the consequences from opening up some shit like that.
People with platforms who were gonna build Streamer University because he couldn't do it himself. He only accepted people who had over 150,000 followers, and it was barely any white people on that list. I'd like to tell y'all something. When you see a big creator doing something like that, like trying to help you build your platform, no, it's not for your benefit, it's for their benefit. The only way you'll get that benefit is if you're doing better than the people that you're competing with. Like, hello, it's y'all fault.
I'm watching Kai Cenat stream, wondering why he got his friends in the Streamer University when they already got a platform. They already be on your stream.
The sweetest moments deserve the boldest flavors.
The people
like our
are
new
pissed.
concrete mixers and lemon ice coolers made with.
So if people not watching them by them being on your stream, then why the fuck is they in streaming university?
I think there's this idea about how stimulus packages from other content creators or cosigns work. And I'm here to debunk that narrative because that's honestly just not the case. Like, they don't boost your platform. They don't get you out of the hood. I think over time, like an extended period of time of them continuously being there, they can help the performance of your platform. But then I would ask, do you want to be known as the sidekick of so-and-so? Like the place where I can also get more so-and-so content? See, what a lot of people had in their minds is that Kai Cenat was going to bring them onto their platform. They were going to be a streamer who had, I don't know, 10 live viewers or 3 live viewers.
I think I understand where this goes. The people actually thought it is a school. They actually think it's like a Coursera. But then they find out it was more like a fucking OnlyFans. Yeah. Yeah. America, baby.
Or I don't know, 50 subs or whatever the case may be. They were going to be there for a weekend. They were going to leave home with either some computer upgrades or camera upgrades. And after he taught them how to use OBS, like he said, or taught them how to transition scenes, taught them how to have a personality.
I got OBS on right now. What you need me to teach? Hold up. How did I pull that shit over? You see it? Wait, I can't pull it over. It's on a different screen. I was gonna show you. It's pretty easy, guys. Does this after you install it, it create an app on your desktop. If it's a Windows 11 that you're using, you double click it. If it's a Mac that you're using, I still think you double click it and it's open. And then from there, it walks you to a hello introduction touring to how to set everything up in 5 steps. And after that, it asks you, are you here for streaming or recording? And then voila, either you record or you stream. And then you put the link of your streaming in, and then it's all done. I don't know what the fuck is so hard about installing OBS. What's hard is like creating a good fucking content, writing a good story, finding a good things to talk about. People be worrying about the wrong things.
Or taught them how to make exciting content, that they would then go home with some sort of stimulus package of 10,000 or 20,000 subscribers.
Listen, I got better camera. I got better microphone. Look at this shit. This shit. Yeah. You hear that? That just fucking popped your eardrum right there. Look how clear it is. And guess what? It ain't break over 100 views yet. So it ain't the fucking camera. And it ain't the fucking microphone that you just listening to. It's the content. I gotta do better.
You know, a boost in viewership. They were able to quit their job and get out the hood. But no matter what, at the end of the day, if you are not pushing out your own content, if you are not doing the things necessary to push your name and push yourself up there, no stimulus package is going to help you to the extent that I think a lot of people thought was going to happen. Let's be realistic.
Everyone be looking for
be realistic for 2
STEMI,
seconds.
man.
Let's say Jimmy Jam won Kai Cenat Streamer University contest. Jimmy Jam has 150 subs on YouTube, 10 subs on Twitch, and then like 20 live viewers. He goes to Streamer University for a weekend, and he is able to make content the whole time, have his food paid for, housing paid for, all that. When he gets back home on Monday, what happens to Jimmy Jam? He gets showcased to a new audience, but is that audience really sticking and staying for Jimmy Jam, or the moments that Kai Cenat was on the stream? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
Kai Cenat and this Streamer University got the internet in a headlock, huh? I'm gonna say this. First of all, who Kai picked, who he wanted up there in his university, that's his business and his prerogative. Y'all acting like because y'all know him or because of how much work y'all put in that he was supposed to pick y'all just because of the relationships y'all had with him, or because you feel like you worked harder than other people. Listen, it's who get chose. It's like the NBA draft or the NFL draft. If it ain't worked this time, try again later.
And to be honest with you, there were a ton of small and unknown creators that did get into Streamer University. We just don't talk about them because that's not the juicy story.
Listen, if you're upset
because you didn't get in, that's on you, quite frankly. It's not like you had any sort of real relationship with Kai Cenat anyway and have reason to be mad.
Getting in. And I hope that people don't think
She was devastated.
It's not about not getting in. And I hope that people don't think I'm some pussy like, oh, this bitch mad because she didn't get in. And that. It's not that. It's when it feels personal. It's when you want to hurt somebody or you just try. Like, it's different when it's like, it's like handpicked and it's just so spiteful. That's how I feel. When I saw Zeddy up there, and Zeddy's not a streamer, Zeddy streams with me, and then he just, he streams with people when they call him, that's when I knew, like, damn.
Got $1 billion web app idea?
She mad that
you can turn it into reality.
That he picked a less popular streamer than
Zoe
her?
Spencer has been torn up and down my teeth.
So, the people that is not popular is mad that they're not getting picked, and the popular people that's getting mad because they're not getting picked. So it seems like both sides getting mad. I used to hate the idea of entrance exam and standardized exam. But as I'm getting older, I see the understanding and the necessary and the need. Not even the need. It's almost like it has to be there. For testing, the requirement is testing. You know why? Because there won't be any crying, there won't be any complaining. It was just like, motherfucker, you wasn't smart enough.
This past weekend because she
and I see
seemed
why
to be
people
one of
hate
the only
school now
members of the friend group.
Scoreboard don't lie.
The friend group
Words
that got left out of Streamer University. Tylil, Punga, Dez, Zeddy, everyone else from their friend group who we've seen stream over the past couple years has been included in the Streamer University, but she seemingly got left out. And there's been conversations that we've had on this channel and that others have had about female streamers, their rise, where they can get in and where they fit in. And she just seems to be not only a natural fit, but literally like one of the only options in the WL community to include in this Streamer University. So it seemed a little bit weird and justifiable that she was
Zoe. How do you have Tylil on there but not Zoe? How do you have DDG on there but not Zoe? How do you have Deshae Frost on there but not Zoe? How do you have Wendy on there but not Zoe? How do you have Lala on there but not Zoe? And it's no hate to anybody that I listed. It's just Zoe's been around all these people. She's more popular than some of the people that I named. She's more entertaining than pretty much all of those people I just named.
Now her being more entertaining has nothing.
So this is the second part that is like where popular people that actually already have content, already have people following, is complaining that they don't get into the school. Because the dude may think that, hey, that spot may reserve to the people that is up and coming, that maybe have less than you, and maybe you don't need it anymore. But now it is a problem that hey, I'm more popular, so I should be in it, and then it's not that, dude. I think the requirement for testing and skill and judgment based should not be subjective. It should all be objective, and that's why standardized testing or like entrance exam testing for any university, I hate it. I always complain about it. I fucking hate it. I took GRE, ACT, all that bullshit, shit ton SAT, all that. Still hate it. Hate it, but you know what, man? I couldn't complain about it because what I got, the score that I got was the best attempt that I possibly humanly could give that effort to, that 4 or 5 hours of taking. And I think when we willingly to do that for any kind of, test, there's no subjective feel like someone shorted you or like trick you, or there's trickery or chicanery. But yeah, Kai University, Streaming University. I don't think I'll make it. I don't think I'll apply to it. I don't think there's even a website for it. So I guess I'm stuck with 2 or 3 of you fucking viewer. Hey, thank you for subscribing and watching. Sorry about the hair this morning. Woke up out of bed. Yo, listen. If you're around and you're watching it and somehow you're supporting, maybe one day we'll have a 10 university. Who fucking know, guys? But until next time, guys, thank you for watching. Have a happy Sunday and may God bless you. See ya.